But before we leave America Samoa for the first time, we explore the National Park of America Samoa. This park was created on Halloween 1988. It is the only American national park in the Southern Hemisphere and is actually closer to New Zealand than the United States. The park is known for its unspoiled natural beauty above and below the water. Come enjoy the view with us.
So those are the fruit bats?
Fruit bat, flying fox.
So that's a seabird sanctuary?
Yeah.
What's it called? Palo Island?
Or you could eat the whitefish.
You said that's a what? It's a wasp nest?
No, that black bird. I forgot the name of it.
What kind of bird?
White-rumped swiftlets.
Say it again to the camera.
White-rumped swiftlets.
Oh, okay.
Say again. White-rumped swiftlets. Pia pia.
We'll go with that.
Pia 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 pia.
That's what you get.
Oh, it's vinegar.
Is this the smallest boat they had for sale?
Now that's a view worth paying for.
Can you visit the turtle? Is it allowed?
What did it say?
And that first boat, that's Remission. Beautiful coastline. Really amazes me how they honor their dead. I guess football really is king here. Just keeps getting prettier and prettier here. This is Tussi's bar. We're going to come back here for their feast on Wednesday night. They only do reservations, and we didn't know that, so they got no food. Pretty cool place.
Let me share with you the legend of the turtle and the shark. It all begins with a mother and daughter living in Samoa during the famine. A family did not have enough food to eat, so they decided to jump off these cliffs to save their family. But when a miracle happened, and they transformed into a turtle and a shark. They fished in these waters for years during the famine. After several years in the sea, they returned to land in America Samoa and turned back into themselves. After a few months, the women decided that the lure of the sea was too much and returned to spend the rest of their lives in peace. Legend has their descendants return to these cliffs and sing traditional songs. The mother and daughter will return and join them in song.
Well, we are on the move again. We found out that our pump that we need for our water maker needs some parts. They have to be ordered from the States. So they told us probably about 10 days if we're lucky, for the part to come in. It's just a little seal, but they don't have any on the island. So we've got a good weather window tomorrow. So we're going to check out, and that's what we're doing now. We've been to the Port Authority and Customs. And now we got about a 2-mile walk or so to get to immigration. It's our final stop. The first 2 stops were pretty easy. But tomorrow we're going to leave for Apia, which is Western Samoa, and spend a couple weeks there exploring, and then come back here to get our pump. And plus, got our daughter sending us a bunch of other stuff since we gotta wait anyways. We need some stuff we need, so she's shipping that to us now, and it all should be here in a few weeks. So we were looking forward to going to Samoa, and I was thinking we probably wasn't going to get there, but by taking this little stop in between and coming back, it's going to work out perfect. And it's only about 100 miles, so we'll do an overnight. I like it when things come together. Doesn't happen often, but we'll take it when we get it. Samoa High School. It's kind of cool that even in high school, they have traditional uniforms. Line's all good?
Yeah.
All right, good. We enjoyed our time here on Pago Pago, American Samoa. But the best thing was when we were leaving, we went to the fuel dock. Now, if you remember, in Atutaki, I paid $13 a gallon for fuel. Here, and that was like 200 and, for 20 gallons, what was it, $260? But here I put in 117 gallons and didn't pay double what I'd paid in Akutaki. $3.74 a gallon. I mean, yeah, you can't get better now. In fact, I don't know what it is in the States, but I'm betting fuel is cheaper here because there's no state taxes. So I don't mind using up some fuel right now, and because we're coming back. I'm gonna go buy a bunch more jerry cans and fill them up when we leave the second time. So I think the jerry cans will get paid for themselves in about a gallon's worth. So kind of cool. Wish there was more American territories along the way. Actually, there is. There's Guam and Palau. I think no, just Guam. We may have to change our cruising plans and visit Guam. Never know. Good morning. Pretty uneventful night for a one-night overnight passage. It's kind of cool that we got to that we left with 2 other boats. We have Rumi, captained by Owen. They left about an hour before we did, and then we had Nanook, who we've been traveling with for a while now. They left about an hour after we did. We're just now coming into Western Samoa, actual Samoa, about 5 miles away. Pretty uneventful. Had to put the sails down a couple hours ago as wind just dropped down to about 8 knots, and we were just banging around. Didn't have enough time left to put the parasailer up, so we just ran the engines for a little bit, but ended up making a nice easy passage, and looking forward to exploring a new country. There's our friends Rumi. They left about an hour before us, and we're gonna pass them. Remember, anytime 2 sailboats are going in the same direction, it's always a race. Even if I'm on engine and he's not. I'll take every advantage I can get. Normally on passage, you get about 4 hours on, 4 hours off. But last night, Cindy was really good to me. I went to bed at about, I don't know, 12:30 a.m. on Wednesday morning, and she let me sleep in all the way to about 5:30 Friday morning. Well, international dateline might have played a little part in that. But it's the first time I've ever been a time traveler. I kind of like it. Although I don't like losing a whole day of my life. I ain't got out that many left. But it's still pretty cool. Got a nice sunrise about to happen. That's pretty dramatic. All right, here's our first glimpse of Western Samoa, or better really just known as Samoa. It was only about an 80-mile passage, but it took us a day and a half. Has to do with the dateline, I guess. But we're heading in, we've got permission to enter the harbor and to anchor, and then we're supposed to wait for customs to come out to the boat. Kind of cool. I think this is like our 15th or 16th country. I'll check later on entering since we've been on Remission. Looking forward to this island. There's supposed to be a lot of things to see. Probably spend at least 2, maybe 3 weeks here. Better get ready to enter the port. I can see there's some big waves I gotta go across. I guess there's a bar here.
Please join us next week as we check into Samoa. We almost drowned a customs official. Never a good idea. Then we'll explore the South Pacific paradise.
Many years ago, I was devastated when Cindy told me my 5-year-old girl wasn't my daughter. Then she told me I need to pay a little more attention at the kindergarten pickup. What is brown and sits on a stool? Beethoven's Last Movement.